I'll be there for.
I was waiting for your old man voice.
That's
what I want.
Good afternoon from Kansas City.
All right. Yeah.
It is a
Hello,
sunny day.
friends. So, welcome to. Well, that camera really does look crooked, but it doesn't seem like it.
It's winking at us.
It's winking, but we'll figure it out. All right, friends. Well, welcome. So we are recording this a little earlier than Wednesday, but we're gonna send this to your listening and watching and way. Yeah. Anyway, so today we have our first special guest.
I got spirit fingers for that one.
I know. We have Miss MaryAnn Traxler. That's why this
Nice.
episode's going to be called the Traxler Treat.
Oh.
I've already. Did you like
I
that?
like that.
Yeah. Did you like that? I was like, I named it. I was like, how am I gonna? Is it Traxler's Trips? No, that's not good. Traxler Treat. Ooh, I like it.
That's a little. It's good.
Yeah.
It
All
makes
right.
me- ooh.
So what we're gonna first do is we are just going to talk
Wait,
about.
can it be the tasty Traxler treats?
That goes a little too far.
a little far.
Like, I feel like we just crossed the line on that one, so we have to be.
Rein
a
it in,
little
Brittany.
cautious. But yeah, so. Oh, this is gonna be a rough
This is
one.
gonna be good.
This is gonna be good. All right, so we're first gonna we are going to talk about how we met Miss Little.
Oh,
Miss
man.
Miss Little 23-year-old. I'm a decade older than MaryAnn Traxler over here. So go to. Tell the stories, ladies.
The first thing that came to my mind when you said that was the first thing Patrick said to me. Brittany gave me a hug, and the first thing, not "Hi, how are you?" Not like "Good to see you." It was, "Your face is lower than I imagined it would be."
In very true Patrick fashion, for those of you who
And-
do not know me.
And it made so much sense now that I know you. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense in my
Yeah.
head that you said.
And our meeting each other anniversary is my birthday. So like we can never forget our
Friendiversary.
friendiversary.
Because you were my friends immediately,
Yeah.
even before.
Well, I think when we got the magic contract, about 3 months before, it was in June.
Yep.
I think I was the one that messaged MaryAnn because I decided to, do a little stalking on Facebook or whatever.
You stalk on Facebook? Never.
That's what it's for, guys. But then, yeah, we already became friends kind of through Facebook. And then she came 3 days later
Yeah.
than everyone else because of her sister's.
Wait, no, now it's going. Okay.
Because Hannah was getting married. And so that's why she was late to the party.
We had a little the pause there was because we were fixing some technical.
Technical
Because we aren't fancy. We don't have 3 mics. We have
That's okay. Brittany and I love sharing
We do.
mics.
We do.
mics. Yeah, I was about to say clarify that.
Although now I feel like it's out.
No, it's not.
Okay. I can't hear myself. But that's
Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, would you like me to turn?
I would
you
like
up?
some more gain.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah,
we
it's
keep
still
making a
there.
joke. I would like some
Trust me.
reverb also.
It's picking. I'd like some high end and some. Yeah, no, you're fine.
I'm kind of lost without reverb.
Yeah,
Just
you
kidding.
do like you like it nice and
The life
nice
of a
and wet.
performer.
I know. I was talking about that to somebody recently. I was like, everybody would call me a reverb hog because I was like, Dom, I could take some more. I want it to sound like I'm in a stadium, which is not the professional way of listening to myself. Which is why I was sharp more often than not.
Anyway.
But yeah, so she came late to the
Yeah,
contract. We
and-
met her on the Carnival Magic contract, by the way, which we talked about briefly in our very first episode.
Yes. And because she's like one of our favorite people. But
She's all right.
He's lying. He has a smile on his face.
anyway, we were throwing a little birthday bash for Patrick
Yeah.
one day after rehearsals, and that's the night she got there. So that's
It was a
the
great night to
friendiversary.
be
Yeah.
welcomed into the group.
Yeah.
I definitely jumped on you like I've known you for 5 years. But
Within the first 10 minutes, you guys were the two that were filling me in on everything that happened the last 3 days. We were powwowing in the room. It's like, this is awesome. I'm
Not
going to like these
not
people.
that we ever gossip or anything.
No,
like that.
no.
Ever, never.
it's
We're
healthy.
performers do not.
No.
We don't dramatize
we actually
anything.
we
No.
just don't talk. Actually,
No.
we're
yeah,
very,
we don't
we're
talk.
very mute.
We're not dramatic.
That is so over exaggerated. But anyway, we went through all of the rehearsals together.
Yep.
And shout out to our Magic Cast. We love you.
We actually talked to Nate.
We
need to call
did.
Nate. We need to call
Yes, we
Nate.
do need to call. We just need to call everyone.
Yeah, we do.
But where was I going with that?
I don't know. I think you're. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
we
talking
did.
about how we met. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did rehearsals for like 8 weeks, 10 weeks.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a month and a
Like that?
half or
Yep.
something like that.
And then during that, we got to go on the Victory because there was
Oh
meant
yeah.
to be
What
a
was
big
that
hurricane.
What was
Dorian.
that? Dorian.
I'll never
Hurricane
forget.
Dorian.
And it was like really fun.
It was so much fun.
Yeah,
It was
it was
different.
like a mini
A free vacation.
vacation on a cruise ship.
With like
With the
kind of rehearsals, but
yeah.
yeah,
kinda
and we
not,
got
because
to get
we
off.
were only a week in, or like 2 weeks into rehearsal, so we didn't have really.
That was a great way to really
rehearse.
rip the Band-Aid off and get to know each other really
Oh
well.
gosh, yeah. And then
Already
that's
on the
when
ship.
you met Elsie Mae, a part of my Freedom family.
Yeah, we stopped over
was
in
the first time
Cozumel.
because wasn't that the first time you met Elsie Mae? Yeah, Elsie Mae, hello.
Hi, Elsie.
I hope you're listening to this.
But then we got over the rehearsals and got onto the magic, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're here in Kansas City at her house.
Yeah, that's literally where we are. We
it's a roundabout.
we have a philosophy. Brittany and I have a philosophy, and our philosophy is that if you are good friends, we need to show up. So, MaryAnn she's going to Ireland soon.
She is.
Yeah, a week from tomorrow.
To talk about the Ireland thing you're doing, what that is.
So my best friend Coleman is currently in Ireland working at a workaway program. It's workaway.info is the program specifically. And he lost his job. He was a performer. Lost his job as well. Felt very much like I need to go out and do something with purpose and do something exciting. So he applied, got the job or got the workaway position, and I'm going to join him in Buttevant, which is in the south. It's by the coast, right by Cork.
Okay, I know where Cork is.
Yeah, it's an hour out of Cork.
I'm going to be living vicariously through you because I've never been
you
over
are.
there.
Yeah, they are in lockdown. I'll be working with them. They're renovating a cottage and I'll be watching their 1-year-old daughter. But so we'll go on lots of hikes and stuff because they're saying to limit your travel.
Right.
But that will be okay because the views will be beautiful and the hikes will be beautiful and I'll be there for 3 weeks. I'm excited.
Yeah, and if it loosens up, you have to go over because Cork is not far from Lisdoonvarna, which is where I have relatives. It's where the matchmaking festival is, but the Cliffs of Moher. Yeah, it's in September.
I've
actually.
heard that.
The Cliffs of Moher are amazing. So if things settle down there, you
Yeah.
definitely need to. I think it's like a 2-hour. I mean, comparatively to what we drive in America, what they drive in Ireland is nothing.
An hour is
Like long
everybody's
to
regular
them.
commute we were just talking about. And for them, that's a big
That's
deal.
like insane.
You're going like 5. Well, they don't have states over there, do they?
Yeah.
Wow, I started without enough coffee. That is just unacceptable. Anyway.
But that'll be a nice change of scenery for you, it seems like.
Yeah.
Patrick and I you must post pictures because
Yeah.
I'm going to be
What
like,
if we just like steal for our PB Journey thing? We're like, we were in Ireland.
Yeah. Just take all the pictures
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
tell them.
I
I'll
went
give you
through
the
a sex
laydown.
change. It's still me. I'm blonde.
Yeah, here I am.
And Brittany
Patrick, people
did
might
too,
believe that.
And
Yeah, I
she
know.
grew like 6 feet. So it'd be like you would be Coleman.
I would
and
be
I would
Coleman.
be MaryAnn.
I would be.
That actually kind of fits because
Yeah. You know?
the dynamic is similar.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coleman. We love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
Love you.
He's out there
Um,
chugging away.
but yeah, no, that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm
wanna
excited.
go. MaryAnn keeps saying that we need to do it, and I'm like, I don't know if a 34-year-old man would be allowed to do it.
Oh.
But
Yes.
I
maybe
literally don't think there is an age
No,
or gap.
You'd probably be better
limit.
at all of the renovation work they're asking me to do. You'd be better at it than I will be. I'm going to be learning a lot.
You're gonna come back with like big old guns.
I
like,
know.
you're gonna be
Coleman was like, the work is
"Yeah."
hard. We work hard, play hard. And I was like, the work hard part. Okay.
Just tell her what to do
I can play
and
hard.
she'll do it, but
Yeah.
That is the good thing about physical labor, though. Is physical labor is very rewarding. You can work hard and play hard.
yeah.
Like it's cool, as
Yeah.
opposed to like if you're
that was
doing
our lives. Right?
like I mean that's
Work hard, play
exactly
hard.
we. I mean people don't think of performing as physical labor, but that's exactly
my
what it
gosh.
is. It's physical labor.
They haven't felt the feeling of, I try to explain it to people when we leave the stage after America Rocks and you have those 5 seconds of I cannot breathe. If I don't get a breath, I'm gonna die.
And I'm sweating so much and so hot that I'm overheating right now.
And then
all go
you have
silent.
the realization that you have to preset all your costumes and do it again.
Do it all over
But those
again.
first initial, like we just ran off the stage, I will never forget.
Yep.
Every day feeling like I might
Absolutely.
pass out.
Yeah, that was the way. Epic Rock was actually worse than America Rocks for me. With that,
That's what
Worst in the worst
Worst.
in the best way possible because I miss him.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I would
miss
do
that
anything
feeling.
for that. I can't breathe. I'm gonna die feeling
Not to mention the fact that you knew after that you were like, I'm gonna be snatched.
so
Yeah.
fit. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm gonna look so good in my bathing suit.
Yes.
And then we'd all wear skimpy little bathing suits and be like, "You look so good."
Yeah.
Anyway, so obviously we've talked about how this is going to be about the relationships that we have with people. Hence, MaryAnn is in our 3rd episode and our first official episode since whatever. You should. We love you. MaryAnn's going to be a part of the bridal party at the wedding, so she's gonna whenever that actually happens. Feel free
exciting.
to if you maybe we should put up a Venmo donations to Brittany and Patrick's wedding.
That's not a bad idea.
MaryAnn's I'll donate $2. But that's actually a good idea. We should do that.
Gosh.
So obviously this is about the people, which is why we have MaryAnn.
That version of my name. That's my favorite.
Mary Lou.
Mary Ellen Sue.
Oh, Mary Lou.
Mary
Sue Ann
Sue
Ellen.
Ann. Mary Ellen Sue Ann Percy.
But isn't that what Michaela
Jen,
called?
Oh, she just kept calling
you Mary Lou.
all
It
the
was
time.
the best
I
until
kind
finally
of didn't mind it.
No.
You guys all stuck up for me though and was like,
That's
Michaela,
I think
that's not
I
your
was.
name.
I think I was the one because MaryAnn. She called you Mary Lou, and we were all laughing because it was the 3rd or 4th time. There are puppies. You may hear them bark.
Yeah, I hope they
it was
don't.
the 3rd or 4th time, and then I think she was mad because we were all laughing, and she's like,
She was
"Excuse
like,
me,
"What?"
can you focus?" I'm like,
Maybe if
Michaela,
you,
it's MaryAnn,
Mary Lou.
not Mary Lou.
Can't focus, but MaryAnn might be able to.
Anyway, but the other part of this
happens.
is obviously the travel, and so MaryAnn and her other half.
Yeah. Ooh, horrible.
Rob with
Me and MaryAnn and Rob and Brittany all went to Kansas City proper, actually Kansas City on the Missouri. Although it's weird to me that Kansas City is on the Missouri side majority-wise, it seems.
State line is before, which Rob corrected me, and I've lived here my whole life. He's been here for 3 years. State line is before downtown, so there is a confusing spot with State Line where you could be at a restaurant that's just over it, where you don't really know. Downtown Kansas City is Missouri.
That's crazy.
I know.
But because it's called Kansas City, I just felt like I was in Kansas the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's weird to me.
Yeah, people always say, "Are you from the Missouri or the Kansas side?" People on the ship would say that a lot, and I always said Kansas side. But then, if I spent time downtown, I was
then you're actually Missouri.
So wait, are the Kansas City Chiefs in Missouri or Kansas? Where's their stadium?
The stadium is in Missouri.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Because I think I asked Rob, I was like, are they in,
Does
what's
Missouri have an
Missouri's
NFL
football
team?
team? But I guess they do. It's the Kansas City Chiefs.
And they do, because they're named Kansas City Chiefs, there is a Kansas City, Kansas, so it kind of, it
works.
is both of us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I guess that's true.
the Arrowhead Stadium, my dad grew up riding his bike on the dirt when they were building it in Missouri.
That's cool.
That's
yeah,
really
it's over
cool.
behind my grandma's old house.
So we did the proper and
Well, actually, let's back it up just a
Oh,
little bit.
sorry, we're backing it up.
We actually got here on Thursday night.
Back it up a little bit.
And we decided to, in MaryAnn's living room, just relive our
highlight of the weekend.
relive our life that was last year.
And keep in mind, it's just the 3 of us in her house.
No, her parents
you
were
know.
gone at the time. It was the 3 of us and the pets.
Yes.
And so we were rocking out to our shows and doing the dances and singing all the songs. And it just felt so right.
It really did.
I'm sure if we were in an apartment, all the neighbors would have absolutely hated us.
I
'cause
probably
we
wouldn't
were
have done it in
squelching.
an apartment. I would have been scared.
I don't know. I would have.
I probably would have too.
Luckily, we are in a very nice
In a
house.
home.
And then we went to bed, and the next
you
day.
went to bed. I stayed up all night.
What?
He was reliving.
I was reliving.
Brittany just looked at us like,
running the shows in the living room.
I know. I would have.
Oh, but
So we went
just
to bed.
Yeah, we went to bed, and the next day, kind of just hung out. But we decided, MaryAnn and her parents decided to take us out to a karaoke bar.
Well, I think it was really your father who.
Oh yeah, we went 3 weeks. We went on my birthday, the end of January,
Yep.
and my dad's. He could not get over. He said, when Brittany and Patrick are in town, we are taking them to this bar, and I'm gonna sit here and watch everybody's faces when they sing, because us Olathe Kansans, are not used to hearing people with Patrick's lungs sing anything.
And the squelching high notes.
Yeah.
Or the girls squelching high notes, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I was trying, but I can't. Yeah,
I don't
couldn't
know
tell you
that.
how it went.
We even warmed up before we went.
Oh yeah.
We were
Yeah, that was really
wow,
sad.
This
All
is
of
the
us
first
were like,
time that we are going to be singing in front of people in a year.
yeah.
So, well, we made a night of it, and it was really,
So we
really
made a
fun.
night of it.
Really good time. Brittany made all the friends with MaryAnn.
Brittany was trying to do the dirty dancing
Yeah,
lift.
Brittany, that was the line. That was the line for Patrick. You know, I'm totally fine with
This is when
Brittany
we
being
knew.
her crazy self, but when she had the random stranger trying to do the dirty
A couple
dancing
random
lift,
strangers
yeah,
I heard.
exactly.
You guys sung that song,
And it just motivated
and
you.
it motivated
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Inspired
It
you.
was our fault.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was kind of our fault.
I would never have done that without that song.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that.
But needless to say, me and this guy, I don't even know his name, but he was like
All for it.
all for it. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is great. See, he's nice. He's going to lift me over his head. And after the third try,
No, it was after the second try.
after the second try,
You looked
while,
over.
No, it was while I was going up.
No,
Really?
really.
Okay. Well, anyway, I locked eyes with Patrick, and he was like,
I had the look. I had the twice was fine, but you are going to hurt yourself and not be able to dance and sing
this
again.
is a normal Joe Schmo, like trying to lift you above your head, above his head. So
My mom was like, they're cowboys. They're used to flipping people around, and
Yeah.
they'll do it.
They will.
After 7
That's
beers,
it.
they'll do it.
Yeah, I was like, no,
But
no.
that was really fun. That was a great night.
Yeah, it was.
Gosh, it was
And then the next day, which was yesterday, is
yesterday
what
was
we
the
were-
loaded Kansas
Yeah.
City day.
Yes, it was.
where we went downtown. Rob was our tour guide. A very
great
good
tour
one.
guide.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
And what
he
was
even
the-
had history behind it?
What was the name of the little thing that's right beside his apartment?
The Liberty Memorial.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was super cool.
We didn't go into the museum because we all realized we don't like to read.
Yeah, we're like, museum sounds like fun.
I do think that was a moment of his where he was like, yeah, the museum's here. And it
And then
was
he
that
stopped
like
himself.
trail of like, is he going to say, let's go to the museum? I hope they don't say
He
let's
didn't
go
want to
to
give
the
you the yes.
And it was, and then we
I
were
really
like,
hope
oh,
they are
that
super
sounds fun.
excited.
We should totally go.
You
Let
have to
him
be in the
you know.
mood for a museum, too.
You do. You do.
I didn't.
But
really-
I do highly respect them.
I like interactive museums, like the museum of I talked to you about in Fredericksburg,
Yes.
Texas. It's like
Yes.
a Pacific War museum, but it's all interactive. Like you go through it. It's really
I love
cool.
natural history museums too. I think those are awesome.
Yeah.
You learn a lot.
But
But yesterday wasn't for learning, guys. It was actually just for
seeing
exploring.
and experiencing.
Experiencing.
Yeah.
And we did just that.
Oh yeah.
Ow.
So yeah, we walked the Liberty Memorial. We walked over there. He had to take his little husky out for a little. Yes, he's not
Yeah.
a little husky. He's a husky.
He's a husky.
And we took him for a little walk, and then we put him back in the apartment. And then we went. Where was the first place? we went?
Chicken and
Pickle.
Chicken and pickle. My dad said pork and pickle. The
Either
other day he
way,
goes, "You going to pork and pickle tonight?"
that actually
I actually
like
like that anachronism better.
it's a-
Anachronism?
Nope.
What's an
alliteration.
anachronism? Alliteration. That's right.
Pork and pickle is an alliteration because
Yeah.
we were talking about your names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chicken and pickle is a
know.
blast.
Yeah, it was just a really good
Yard
time.
games and
All outside. It was a beautiful day out. It was a little chilly in the wind, but like it
we
was
were all like shivering.
shivering because we were sitting
a
in the
beer
shade
and,
with
like,
our
ugh.
beer, being like, I'm drinking.
Yeah.
With a coat, it would have
Food
been
was good though.
food
Yeah, the food was
good.
really good.
What'd
I
you
was
get
actually
again?
surprised.
You got what you should have.
Yeah, I got the
Oh, the pickle
Pickled
I got the
chicken.
pickle chicken sandwich thing.
I had a chicken quesadilla.
And I got a black bean burger.
Brittany
burger.
loves those black bean
I
burgers.
love black
They're
bean.
good.
I'm not vegetarian, vegan. I'm
They're good.
a meat eater, but wow, a black bean burger. It's I don't need
Yeah.
to get into that, but
Yeah.
Yeah, loved it.
but
Yeah, no,
after
the food was really good. And we did
after that, we decided to go to
Boulevard Brewery. So
yes, we had to go. To
we obviously, Brittany and I have already talked about Trogs. We love breweries. You probably will consistently see us visiting breweries throughout this whole entire thing. And MaryAnn had informed Rob of that. So he took us to his favorite brewery, which is Boulevard Brewery.
His favorite is Torn Label. Because it's all outdoor and it was too cold. But Boulevard Brewing Company, you can't come to Kansas City and not go to because it's Kansas City's.
Right, beer.
Yeah, it's all of our.
I'm
Yeah.
pulling it up right now so I can take a look at it.
Yeah.
Because I was just curious.
It's awesome.
It's
It's
a-
where
it's
I
a
fell.
really neat
I mean, I did not like beer until I went there.
Well, except that one beer you had last night was really gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
But
gosh!
it
It was
was an
experimental,
exper-
so
It was
I
an
should have
experimental
informed
beer,
them.
yes.
Experiment failed.
Yes.
This is a failure.
This
I
tastes
am
like
not-
a Bloody Mary
Guys,
beer, and that's
Boulevard,
not my thing.
It
Boulevard Brewing Company, no cherry tomato beers anymore.
Yeah,
like that was
it
a little
literally-
rough skis.
Yeah, it tasted like they were trying to do a healthy tasting beer, and
It tasted like a
Taste-
Bloody Mary.
Yeah,
Like
but
a
like
watered
not a
beer-
good,
yeah,
but
a
not a
watered
good
down.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
a watered down Bloody Mary with a little bit of carbonation. So like it was just weird.
Yeah.
But we got the Giga Hop, and we really liked the Giga Hop. And then you ended
The
up
Space
drinking
Cancer.
my bourbon
Quad.
barrel
I
quad.
loved it.
You loved the
Yeah.
bourbon
It
barrel quad.
tasted like a yummy maple brown sugar coffee beer. It was so good.
I'm
I-
such an IPA girl, so I can't really stray away from that.
You can.
I
It's
can,
not
but-
frequent that you do.
Yeah. So
You do love your IPAs.
I love them.
Makes you a cheap
I love
date.
it. I like I like IPAs. That's what I found out I really liked.
Yeah.
But it depends. And she looks at me and goes, when I tried the bourbon barrel quad, she goes, this is the polar opposite of an IPA.
Yeah, it
And
literally
I like
is.
both ends. I just like, I don't know
But that's
anything
good.
about beer, really.
'Cause
Yeah,
then you
but that
have
means that if you ever
your
are looking
palate.
for other beers, malty beers, or
I'll like
get a
things.
malty beer. Malty
Yeah.
beers are
Porters.
up your
I like
alley.
porters too.
Yeah. Well, we
Um,
didn't do any food there.
I know. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm really
That
sad that we
hummus.
didn't because there was a lot of things that I saw that
I
I,
saw the
was
little
like,
charcuterie
Yeah.
boards,
Yeah,
and
the
I was thinking about it.
yeah, I was too.
I so wasn't. When you drink, you have some beer and it's just you're full. So
Yeah, we were also crashing at that point.
Yeah, we all
We
were
were
like,
like-
what are we going to do?
I mean,
about
and
this?
it's not because we did that much in the day. I think it's mainly because we
The night before.
Yeah, the night before. I think we were all struggling from the night before.
Yeah. Oh, it's so well worth it though, guys.
Yeah.
So many memories.
For sure.
I do think my favorite memory is Rob jumping up on the host stand and throwing the bar napkins. I think
That
He
was
was
a
making- he was
character
making it
choice.
rain.
Yeah, he was making it rain.
Is that
bar
what he said?
napkins. I don't know
No,
what he said.
Probably in his head. He's
Because,
Rob, we're going to make it rain.
I mean, I think you were
And I don't have
singing at
cash
the time.
dollars to throw around, so I'll just pick these
Here's
napkins.
My
Just
napkins.
throw it up.
I love
that
Gosh,
was
that's so
good.
funny.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that.
Well, since we were crashing at Boulevard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were trying
We
to figure
had-
out.
we
What to
had a,
do.
f- a flight that we kind of shared, and those two had a beer. And then we said, you said something about cocktails, didn't you?
Well, we had done the
Oh, no, we tried.
pretty much the whole time we'd been doing brewery stuff, like because
Yeah.
we had tried the beers at your house, the space
Space Camper.
space camper,
my favorite
space dust
IPA.
is Elysian.
It is, yeah.
But we were. That's really sad that I know that. I don't know what that says about me and my beer knowledge. But we had been doing a lot of beer, and I was like, we should try a cocktail place. Well, first we tried to do an escape room.
Oh, they were all booked.
Oh,
all
that was
booked.
it was a good thought. It was a really good thought.
Next time.
Next time.
We're
We
coming
really
back.
have to do that.
Yeah.
No.
You guys are way too much fun to do escape rooms with.
Oh my God, I will never forget that. So they took me to an
Oh.
escape room for my
I
birthday.
can't get over it.
And now, granted,
Our whole cast.
Yeah, our whole cast. And this escape room.
We were a character
Bunch.
cast.
Oh God, yeah. I
We
mean,
were-
I feel like they all hated us in the lunchtime when we would be sitting in the studios at lunch, and our table.
Or they were jealous.
Or jealous.
Because we had Brittany's cackle making us all sound funny. And me banging my head on the wall because it was so funny
then,
whenever we were saying.
Guys, I mean, we were taking photos of each other with the old people face app, and
For some reason, it was the funniest thing I've
so
ever seen.
funny.
We
It was
also
so
also
funny.
had Nate singing his songs.
Yes. Shout out to Nate.
Shout out to
your-
Nate.
You gotta get him
your
on here doing
songwriter.
custard in
I
a
know.
dish.
Oh yeah, I know. We could totally do like a Zoom interview with Nate one
Yeah.
day about
Gosh.
Australia,
Yeah. And how everything
and
is
we'll
in
have
it.
him sing a song.
Custard in a dish.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't try it.
No,
It's
I know.
No.
He's only the only
I
one.
watched the disappointment that you're like, this is not what I intended it to say.
Nate'll be like copyright infringement.
Yes, yes.
Except
That
a
didn't
not
sound-
an Australian accent. That was sorry, Nate.
It
That
would
was
more
really
be like
bad.
copyright.
Oh
That
my.
wasn't bad.
No,
It was a little bit.
they would call that bogan. I think.
Copy.
Yeah, bogan is
Co-
essentially
co-
Cockney.
No, I don't know.
Cop.
Righteous, mate.
All I know is-
What's the one that you said all the time that you
Going
like?
on a drive, mate. No, I can't. I'm not gonna say what I actually say. Not on here.
What? Oh yeah, got it. Yeah,
That took
That
way
took me a
too
minute.
long.
that took me a minute.
Why did we bring that up?
I don't know.
Oh,
because we were
escape
so
rooms.
loud.
Yeah.
Escape
about
room.
to do an
Yeah,
escape
no,
room.
yeah. What I was gonna say was we did an escape room for my birthday in Florida.
Well,
They
little
took
did
me
he
to
know
one.
that I actually reached out to our whole cast before I even met any of them.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, hey guys, like this was one of the Patrick and I have only ever been apart from each other for 5 weeks, so this was one of those weeks. And he was at his house, I was at my house.
5 weeks and 4 years,
In
y'all.
4 years.
That's crazy.
That is
Like
crazy.
work together.
And we're
now
live
you
still
really
here
know
together.
you're not tired of each other.
I know.
But
I don't know how we do it.
well, now it's like I can't live
I
without
actually
you.
just lie through my life.
You said something so sweet, and he said something so the opposite, and both of your eyes were just like, can't live without you. I lie about everything. Not really sure which story to believe here.
It's yin and yang. You gotta have
Yeah, you
that.
gotta have it.
But I had asked them all if they would be up for a oh my gosh, what is it called?
Escape room.
Escape room, yeah.
And I had
Man,
found
were
one.
we up for it?
Yeah, everyone was like so down for it, and so I was like, great. So we surprised him with that, And
it was a zombie apocalypse. You've been infected
Find the
with
cure.
and you have to find the cure before the time is up. And there were two levels. You can have the not scary version,
Of course, we want the
scary version. And the scary version, let me inform you, the only thing scary about the scary version was that randomly the door that you were supposed
It
to
was so
go
scary.
through, they
We were,
banged on
okay, and we just happened to all be at the
the
door.
door.
For the first time in the whole escape room, we were all right there looking at this thing, and they bang on the door. You would have thought there was a zombie on the
We
other
also
side.
all realized we're flight people.
Yeah,
we are not fight
we are
people.
not- yeah.
Every single cast member, every single one ran.
I mean, bolted. And
I
if
will
I
never
could,
forget Nate in slow motion.
if I could have, I mean, it's burnt into my memory, but if I could have an actual video to show everyone what Nate
it plays
looked
slow
like.
motion in my
Well,
head.
only slow
Nate,
motion.
at this time, because he doesn't have his lovely locks anymore.
I know, he has-
At this time, Nate had very long, luscious, curly locks, and so when he would turn, his entire
His
hair
whole
would
hair.
just.
Like, yeah.
And he
Oh,
also, might I just add, we were not only all fight or flight, but Nate was everybody out of my way flight. His arms went
Yeah.
out.